What is good, guys, and welcome to Anime for Coffee, where I rank anime and manga arcs on a scale of 1 to 10. Now, today I'll be ranking an old anime which you would normally start at the beginning of your journey, and I'm pretty sure it's also been a while since y'all have watched it. Today I'll be ranking The Promised Neverland Jailbreak arc. It's crazy since it's been a long time since I've also watched it, and I just wanted to reminisce since all these new animes are coming out and just rank it to see how it is. So make sure you guys have a coffee, make sure to stay till the end to see what I rank it, and also comment down below what you thought of the Promised Neverland Jailbreak arc. Let's get into it. The storyline for the Jailbreak arc follows right after the introduction arc. After Emma and Norman discovered the dead body of their foster sister Connie at the hands of the demons, which I gotta say was one of the saddest scenes in the anime, and even hearing Emma's scream was truly heartbreaking. Then the Jailbreak arc follows, where Emma and Norman plan their escape and also plan to include Ray into the escape plans with the other children after discovering the truth about the demons and the Gracefield household, which is that they're just stocked for food ready to be eaten when they are 12 years old. They plan on escaping by climbing over the wall. However, during the investigation of trying to escape by climbing the wall, they are faced with problems. One, Isabel knows that they want to escape and hires a maid named Chrome who wants to take Isabel's position of Mama at Gracefields but ends up dead by the demons. And two, that every child has a tracker on their body, so Isabel knows where they are at all times. During Norman and Emma's investigation of the wall, while they were playing tag with the other kids as a distraction, to get close to the wall and see what's across it, they discover a cliff between it. So now they have to find a way across it. Isabel discovers them close to the wall due to the tracker in Emma and Norman's bodies and ends up catching Norman and Emma in the act. Norman tries to make a run for it while Emma tries to distract Isabel long enough. Sadly, Emma gets her leg broken by Isabel. Okay, first of all, damn, I'm not gonna lie, I shedded a bit of a tear. Like, bro, she's only 11. Like, come on.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
After that, Isabel reveals that Norman will be shipped out the next day. Before Norman leaves, he writes out a fully coordinated plan for their escape in a letter, including methods, tools, and tricks to use. He leaves behind a promise pen he found in Crone's possession, and he also reveals that he knows Ray will attempt to off himself, don't want any problems with YouTube, and ask Emma to prevent it from happening. Like, okay, this I gotta pause. Norman is such a big brain. How does he know all of this? Bruh, Norman was crazy. Look at it, this guy is big brain. This guy is definitely big brain. But then it is revealed that during Norman's shipment day, he is taken into a certain room instead of being instantly killed by the demons. After that, it looks like Emma and Ray have given up. But eventually, they were able to set their plans in motion with 13 other children with a few complications. It is revealed that the children under 4 years old will be left behind, but that Emma will come back and rescue them after 2 years. Wow, that's kind of a short span, but she can go. Then it comes to a scene where we see Ray and Emma trying to talk it out. We see Ray trying to off himself with a gas and a lighter, while Emma preventing him from doing so. Later on, we see Isabel entering the room, and we see a supposed body of Ray on fire, and we see 2 ears. One is of Ray, and one is of Emma, to show it was actually not a real body, and that the kids have all removed their trackers so that the enemy would not be able to pursue them. The children were able to climb over the cliff safely using bed sheets like a long rope and then jumping on one by one. And the children successfully were able to escape the farm on 12th of January 2046. Emma, extremely optimistic, loud and cheerful, whose athletic abilities and extroverted nature contrasts directly to Norman's weak physiques and Ray's introverted nature. Emma underwent an emotional change and decided to never cry again and stay steadfast with her beliefs and decisions, which is crazy for an 11-year-old. She is also known to be forgiving, as she doesn't think any less of Ray for being a traitor, still embraces him as a friend and sympathizes with him. She is also shown to be impulsive, brave, determined, and dauntless, as she willingly puts herself in harm's way to protect her family, even in the strangest without any hesitation. Despite being a perfect test scorer and very quick learner, Emma is noted to be silly and an airhead. Her goal is saving every orphan from Gracefield House. It was deemed as impossible, but she still believed she could achieve it, hence being called an airhead by Ray. Isabel is a sharp-witted, ruthless, cold, manipulative, and deceiving woman. Mama persona, Isabel is capable of putting on a motherly, selfless, and kind-hearted facade whenever she is around the orphans in the Gracefield household, and hence was able to earn the trust and love of the foster children. Isabel is capable of switching between seemingly true affection for the orphans to extreme loathing and threat violence towards those who defy her. Isabel is unhesitant in taking down those who stand in her way and roots out the children who knew of Connie's death, both emotionally, verbally, and even physically. Isabel is unafraid of using her intelligence, position as a mama, to threaten her enemies, as she openly threatens Emma, despite knowing it as reckless and risky move when she seeks to gather information on Emma and the others aren't going to escape. Ray appears to be aloof, introverted, snarky, often excluding himself from playing with the other orphans and prefers to read a lot of books instead. Furthermore, he is blunt and honest, as when Norman was trying to figure out a way to break it to Emma that Ray was a spy all along. Ray abruptly comes out with it before Norman has the chance. In some cases, he considers it a kindness to be blunt rather than to give people false hope. Motivated by cold logic and reason, he figures out the best plan for success is to take the smallest group possible, even if it doesn't include himself. While he worked extremely hard for 6 years to make sure that Norman and Emma could escape safely, he had to sacrifice a great price, possibly his other siblings that were shipped out. Norman is a calm, level-headed, kind, and gentle boy who presents himself to have figured things out because he wants to appear as a reliable person to people around him.
No need to worry.
At the same time, Norman is a complex individual due to his conflicting morality. After being exposed to the truth of the orphanage, Norman is revealed to be similar to Ray, as in being a realistic and wanting to take limited group of people to escape. However, he deems himself as selfish due to worrying about his own life, as opposed to Emma, who is selflessly worries about others first before herself. Norman's love for Emma inspires him to follow her idealistic ideals, and as he becomes determined to escape with all of his siblings despite it seeming impossible. Now for the music. Y'all, I don't even know where to start with this one. The intro music was good. You know, it's that type of jam music. It was good to listen to. It felt great to listen to it again. The outro song was good, you know. I bet some of y'all haven't heard it because y'all skipped the outro. I don't blame y'all. You know, it was the beginning stages, or y'all just don't care much about outros, but it's a good outro. But man, if I had to say out of this entire anime, what really done it for me was Isabel's Lullaby. Woo! Like, I gotta tell you, that was truly amazing. Like, I'm gonna see if I can play a small snippet, but if not, go down to my link in the description and just click on one of the links that says Isabel's Lullaby. It should take you there. Bro, this song is so like, I don't even know how to explain it. Like, when you listen to it, it's so peaceful. It's so amazing. But yeah, bro, I gotta say, the music they did, complete justice, bro. Isabel's Lullaby, one of the best themes out there. So yeah, that's all I gotta say for the music. It was truly just amazing. Well, after all the research of the Jailbreak arc, the storyline, the characters, and music, my rank for the Jailbreak arc is 10 out of 10. Honestly, I really enjoyed it. There was nothing I would change, nothing I would add. I just love how the story unfolds, how the characters grow, And I gotta say, my favorite character is Isabel, bro. After her backstory, I was like, nah, I love this shit. I love this character. So yeah, let me know down in the comments what you would rank the Jailbreak arc and why. Who was your favorite character? And yeah, I'll see y'all in the next video. Thank you so much for watching.